You think that what we're fighting about is stupid. Just cause you don't agree don't mean it's stupid. Lately communication feels so useless.
Savage.
If we don't got that obsessive love, then what we doing? I don't ask for much from you. It's like you don't got the time to lose. Make me feel like I'm a burden when I tell you how I'm hurting. No, you just say you're sorry to say you did. I ain't over it.
Hey, grand rising, grand afternoon, grand evening, grand morning, wherever you are in this world. I'm your Uncle 79, the spiritual savage, here to bring you a message today. All praises to the Most High for giving us that breath of life, for allowing us to be here on this planet with one another. I'm grateful. Always keep in mind that, you know, what helps me is going over gratitude. You know what I'm saying? Like, things you don't have, think about what you do have. Things that aren't right, think about what is going right for you. You know what I'm saying? Places that you might feel you know you're not as strong in, or you might feel weak, think about how strong you are. The areas that you do have, that you're strong in. You know, a lot of things are out of our control. Think about what is in your control. Think about what you can do about, be grateful for that you do have some sense of control over your situation, no matter how dire it looks sometimes, okay? But grand rising to the beloved ancestors of the highest white divine light as well. I'm just going to get into this message because I got to, get on with my day. Prayers to the school shooting in Wisconsin. This stuff is just getting out of control. It's because, first of all, where are these kids getting these pew-pews? Okay? Where are they getting these pew-pews? And, with everything that's going on in the world, this is how people are handling stuff. This is what people go to. This is the solution for everybody. To unalive people. You know what I'm saying? And yes, we do know that bullying occurs. Just a lot of things occur, especially in these schools. Okay, I got my cheesecake. Right? But it's really just, in my opinion, it's a breakdown of the community, of the village. When I was growing up, it takes a village to raise a child. Belief system within communities. And not to say that still doesn't exist, but it really don't exist like it used to. It doesn't. So, when I heard about this, when I was out and about, I heard glorification. There is a glorification of gun violence in this country. Whether people are, every time somebody pulls a trigger and somebody's unalived, what people see is that you see that there are two sides. There are people that stand behind the victim, and then there are people that rally behind whoever shot the pew-pew. And everybody has a right to stand, for what they stand for. You feel me? Yeah. And I'm not knocking who people choose to stand behind. But there's still a glorification about, the Second Amendment and the right to bear arms and protect yourself. This is how you protect yourself if you feel threatened. But people are generally a lot of people are just doing it because they don't like people, or because they're pissed off, or because they feel powerless in the situation. That occurs as well. There are a lot of different reasons why. None of which are we really seeing these days warrant, somebody losing their life. But it's sad when these children, these kids, feel like that's the only way to go. And I'm telling you now, it's because of the glorification of people using pew-pews in this country. We have to ask ourselves, cause and effect. Cause and effect. If things weren't all over, so I talked about it yesterday about Luigi Mangione. And again, I agree with, the disenchantment and the anger and the rage even at times that he must have, that a lot of people, because I don't know him, I'm just going off of what I see. He was angry about the corruption within, the insurance industry, capitalist society kind of energy. And we're all angry about that kind of stuff. Yeah. There's a lot of things to be angry about. But him making a decision to get a pew and go unalive a CEO of a company and then having this plastered all over social media as if he's some sort of hero. This is when these kind of things happen and people go, why is this happening? It's because of the glorification of people who appear to be, heroes, like these Batmans or these Robin Hoods. And even like in the movie The Joker, he got kicked, like life was not good to him at all. And he took it, you felt for him, but then by the end of the movie, I was like, this motherfucker got problems. Like, oh no, G, you done unalived your mama, you done unalived the girl you was in love with, her kid. It got to the point to where it was like, there's always a better way to handle stuff besides taking someone's life unless your life is truly in danger in that moment. And I'm not at all, I'm not better than anybody. I don't know better than anybody, but I damn sure know that there's other ways to deal with stuff besides violence. Especially because I'm telling you, these kids are truly thinking, it's how can you not, be affected or become impressionable by the things that you see online or in the news. We as adults, it happens to us. Who sits around? You might not have even thought about having a drink or something, and then you see a commercial about a drink, and you're like, yeah, that does make kind of sense, doesn't it? Makes sense, doesn't it? Or you see a story on the news where somebody, is raising a bunch of hell about how they were done wrong and how this, a person or a company or some media outlet destroyed them. And then we all rally behind that person like, man, that shit's fucked up. They deserve justice. We jump on board without even knowing the whole story a lot of times about what exactly occurred. We just end up seeing the outcome of a situation. You know what I'm saying? Like a preemptive outcome or something like that. But where are these kids getting these pew-pews? That's the first question. And if this was a child and this, they got the pew-pew from the home and that was not, something that was not, locked away or kept safely in the home, then the parents should definitely be held accountable. No kid should be taking a pew-pew to school at all. I mean, that just shouldn't happen. It's a school. And I'm not sure, who passed on or, who lost their life. The person, the child that did it, the student that did it was, lost his life, unfortunately. Well, I did say his life. I believe it was a male from what I've heard so far. But, man, I just heard we are living in our last days. We do have to ask ourselves about cause and effect, though. These video games, even. Nothing against my gamers out there, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Kids aren't just getting these ideas to take pew-pews anywhere and blast anybody. These are the things that are seen in the media, social media, movies, TV shows, video games. This is what there's a disconnect. And you know, and most of the people that are mass producing this content or this information are adults. We can't leave it up to kids to make mature adult decisions as far as like what they're gonna watch. It's such an ugly system. It really is, because these people in these media companies or these social media companies, things like that, they know what they're pumping out there, and they know who's it's cause and effect. It's evident. It's there. And yet and still there's no as much power and influence as media companies have. You know, there should be like an experiment. If like for a month, social media outlets, news outlets, music companies, you know, just the machine of media, if for just 1 month, 30 days, they pumped out nothing but inspirational, healing, informative, you know, feel good kind of things, educational things for a whole month, I can guarantee you there would be a huge change. Well, let's give it 2. Because the first 30 days, these kids ain't having it. But then they get used to it. So maybe longer than 30 days. You know what I'm saying? But I would be real curious. Well, it's not even curious what would happen. It's evident what would happen. Because the cause and effect is there from negative influences, negative media, negative information, negative images, negative music. And we see what's happening. So we definitely know what would happen if the script was flipped. Okay? So on to something else here while I'm finishing this cheesecake. I don't even know if I'm going to finish the whole slice or whatever, but New York cheesecake is pretty good with some coffee. All right. I know y'all seen that short. I was on a bus. And I think I was looking at my phone and my headphones on, and the bus driver gets up like, get off the bus. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So we all get off the bus. I was thinking like somebody was on the bus with a pew pew. No, they had blocked off the street. There were like 6 to 7, 8 cops on one dude that was in a truck. And yeah, there was some type of shooting, the bus driver said, but I don't know if he know. But this is what it is. You know, if the person that they got obviously did something. I'm not going to say that. But all I'm pretty much saying, for that much of a law enforcement presence, there was something wrong. And I want to say that I saw like DEA out there. So, you know, if people are doing things wrong and they get popped, well, good job for law enforcement. You know, we got to applaud law enforcement for their efforts, because things are just getting worse. And, you know, I don't know. It was so kind of crazy to see that. I haven't seen anything like that before in my life. Not up that close to it. Good shot though. I got a good shot of that. Yeah. Also too, I saw that there is a new drug out called carfentanil. What? Carfentanil. It's a stronger version of fentanyl. But it's so strong, like it takes like a milligram or like a milli something of the regular dosage of fentanyl that would take somebody out. It's just that small. And they've been tracking this for a while. So please, if you're out there today, man, be careful. Even when what you're drinking, if somebody gives you something to drink, because people are just evil. People just want, I'm telling you, this is what is happening. Why in the hell? See, this is what I don't understand. See, this is what makes me believe that a lot of soul harvesting, what I just heard, is going on. Because the whole point of somebody that's a drug dealer is to have repeat customers, right? So why would they be putting anything in their product that it wipes people out? Well, because there are certain people that they're targeting. They keep fighting. Hold on. All right, yeah, my bad. They keep bombing. Karma be beating his ass. But nah, so yeah, that's, you know, there's certain demographics of people that they're targeting. And I know people are going to get in the comments and go, it's the government, it's this, that, and the third, and you're probably right. But what I'm saying, moreover, is the fact that there's these dangerous drugs and these other drugs that are wiping people out. My guess is that, you know, it's kind of like what happened with crack in the early 80s or early 90s or whatever. The eradication of a group of people. You know, these people that are out on the streets that are homeless, that are using drugs, that are bent over. I feel like people, the powers that be, powers that were, whatever, are tired of seeing it. So instead of maybe trying to help people, they just want to pump something more dangerous into the streets so that they can just be eliminated. That's what I think is going on here. I'm tired of seeing this shit too, but I don't think people need to die for that. I feel like as much money as we spend on a lot of bullshit in this country, if the amount of resources and money that were pumped into all these other external kind of things were pumped back into our communities, our healthcare system, as far as treatment, you know, providing treatment and you know, helping people get over the addiction. Do you know how much of the, again, cause and effect? But no, they just, you know, get the drugs out there, get an even stronger drug out there. These people that aren't gonna, because they throw their hands up with people. They give up on people, just like people have given up on me, just like people have given up on you, and then they don't care. They just want get them out of the way. Get them out of the way. I've seen that happen to people for a number of different years, whether they was drug addicts or alcoholics or whores. It doesn't matter. People give up, family, friends, communities. People give up on you, and they just say, you know what, we're done. Nope. We don't really give a fuck what happens to that person now. Do we love them? Maybe. Like, maybe we love that person, but they don't seem like they're ever going to be able to get it together. So all they're going to do is drink themselves to death or get high or overdose or get in a bad situation, get some disease, and then their life's going to go to shit anyways. Why should we have to worry about that? Why should we have to be there to support a person when they go through hard times? That's what that's about. Don't let that go over your head either, okay? There's a lot of ways to sacrifice people. And it doesn't always entail getting a weapon. It doesn't always entail poisoning somebody. You can sacrifice a person by making them feel like their life is worthless, and so that they end up taking themselves out by self-deleting or continuing in a bad pattern of drug addiction or alcoholism or poor sexual behavior. To you know, because when that happens, people, we really don't care. We stop caring about ourselves. And so at that point, you know, the world is, the people that we love so much have convinced us that we're not even worthy of them loving us or helping us or being there for us anymore. And with that being said, what happens? Our foundation falls out from underneath us, and then we don't even care, and we give up, and then we just say, fuck it. We live the rest of our lives like nobody loves us and cares about us. And so we internalize that and then start to think the same shit about ourselves. And then we're done. We're gone. And then people, your family, friends, people that wanted you out of the way anyways, they're okay. People that had life insurance policies on you while they were sitting around torturing your ass, they got paid. They're okay now too. You know what I'm saying? And that's what happens. And shame on you motherfuckers for doing that shit to people. Okay? Because I'm telling you guys now, I'm not even supposed to be here now. You know? And I'm very grateful for that. If these motherfuckers would have had it their way, I would be 6 feet under. Matter of fact, I told you guys before, they already had a funeral for me that I wasn't even invited to. Fucking scabs. I've been getting a lot of things popping up on my feed, my recommended videos for Micah, the book of Micah. And so I watched a video on it last night. I have not actually read it yet, and I'm going to. Probably today, but I got a good summary of what it was about from watching it and then doing a little bit more digging around online. But I'm gonna read it real quick and then we'll get into some cards here, okay? So this is from ChatGPT. Of course, ChatGPT is not always, you know, what does it say at the bottom? Can make mistakes. Check important info. And I've looked around it, but I figured a good summary would come from, I asked for a summary, and this is what I got, okay? The book of Micah is a prophetic book in the Hebrew Bible and the Christian Old Testament, attributed to the prophet Micah, who lived in the 8th century BCE during the reigns of Jotham, Ahaz, and Hezekiah, kings of Judah. Micah was a contemporary of Isaiah, Hosea, and Amos. And his message focused on social justice, true worship, and God's judgment and mercy. So the overall and structure, for those of y'all that don't know, and this is what we're going to circle back around to, because I feel like this is the reason why I've seen this. Okay, Micah contains 7 chapters and can be divided into 3 main sections, alternating between messages of judgment and hope. Okay, so 1, judgment against Israel and Judah, chapters 1 through 3. Micah condemns the corruption and idolatry in both kingdoms. Specific attention is given to the exploitation of the poor by the powerful and the hypocrisy of religious leaders. The prophet warns of coming destruction, including the fall of Samaria and Jerusalem. Now there's the promise of restoration, chapters 4 through 5. Amidst judgment, Micah foretells a time of peace and restoration where nations will worship God together. A significant prophecy, Micah 5:2, predicts the birth of a ruler in Bethlehem, a verse Christian interprets as the messianic prophecy fulfilled in Jesus Christ. Now, I did see something yesterday where it said that the birth of the ruler in Bethlehem was David. Was supposed to, unite the tribes to worship God in the temple in the temple. Why did I say the temple? What is a temple? But you guys know what I'm saying. I should know that. Well, you guys get where I'm coming from with that. I'm not a preacher. I'm just a man of God. You feel me? And I'm learning just like everybody else. But God's requirement and hopes, number 3, chapter 6 through 7. Chapter 6 includes a famous passage summarizing what God desires: to act justly, to love mercy, and to walk humbly with your God. Micah 6:8. The book concludes with hope, highlighting God's steadfast love and willingness to forgive, emphasizing his mercy and faithfulness. Now, the key themes: 1 is social justice. Micah strongly criticizes greed, exploitation, and societal injustice. He speaks out against leaders and prophets who abuse their positions of power. That's happening now. Okay? It seems to me that we are becoming social justice warriors on behalf of the Most High, or the divine higher source energy, however you want to put it, because there are some disparities. There are some discrepancies, okay, and some disparages amongst people that can't afford the quality kind of assistance that we might always need, especially when it comes to social justice. Okay, social justice is very big, because when we all come together and we can rally behind a very good cause and raise enough noise about it, or do some things about it, or just talk about it, put it out there, you never know who's listening, things can be changed, especially when it comes to these leaders and prophets. Okay, and we already know where this is going. There's a lot of abuse in the church, a lot of abuse in communities, of people who are say that they are sent here to be, sent here by God to enlighten people, or to heal people, or to educate people, or to save people. You feel me? But then there's judgment and repentance. Okay, God's judgment is portrayed as a means to correct and purify his people. 3, God's sovereignty. Micah highlights God's control over history and his ultimate plan to restore his people. Confirmation and hope and redemption. The book promises restoration and a future ruled by a righteous king. Okay. So it says Micah's message resonates with the themes of fairness, ethical leadership, and the call to live a life aligned with God's values. Its emphasis on balancing justice and mercy inspires personal and social transformation. I say Ashe. 8:47 on the clock. When I look down, that's Illinois. Okay. But it is important. Social justice, the injustices that we all deal with every day. Okay, it gets old, but I was thinking about it today, about how there's a lot of fear-based tactics that are used when these people who have authority and power in this world, no matter what we're talking about. A lot of us out there are dealing with law enforcement. Not so much law enforcement, but the legal justice system abusing their power as it pertains to how they choose to, go after people, or convict people, or make rulings based upon connections and what people are getting paid, and how easily that has been swept underneath the rug for several decades even. You feel me? Well, not longer than that, but I'm just saying for the just most recent times. And then there's a lot of us that are out here talking about landlords, using their power, being corrupt, taking all this money, not doing anything, not protecting their interests. And their interests should really be outside of their property, the people renting their properties, who live in these properties. That should also be protected. There should never ever be, people abuse their power by allowing people to put surveillance equipment in your house to put you on CCTV. I did a little bit of research, took some pictures of the shit that was in the laundry room. That circuit board back there, it's alarm system, but it also took me to a place where it was CCTV. How that can be used is CCTV as well. So that was definitely put back there. And so who the fuck's been monitoring me? I guess where those cords been going. All them damn cords in there. You feel me? That's an abuse of power, and that should never be tolerated. But see, what happens is that these fear-based tactics to get us to either shut up, put us in a place of poverty so that we can't fight back, or we're too consumed or worried about how we're going to live, where we're going to be, safe, even as far as our safety is concerned. That's what happens. Okay? Then they want to abuse their power that way. We deal with it on social media. People that, these leaders of these churches or these groups of people, these spiritual leaders, these CEOs, these people with power that don't want certain messages put out there, they abuse their power too by being corrupt, taking bribes, only really worried about the money. I feel like this is very relevant. This is what I've been seeing, because this is really just a confirmation from me and myself to not give up on seeking justice. And sometimes it does feel like justice is never going to come, but I know better than that. The word says otherwise, But faith without works is dead. So you can't just have faith in the fact that things are going to change for you unless you say something, unless you do something, unless you speak up about it. And a lot of times people go, well, I don't have the money, I don't have the support. Yeah, I've been there and I got you. I'm still in that boat, so to speak. But at the same token, though, you do have one weapon, and that's your voice. You have a life. No matter if anybody tries to, manipulate your life, control your life, or try to, pollute who you are as a person so that people don't pay attention to you, or to try to make you feel bad about yourself so that you just fade off into obscurity somewhere and hopefully die like they want you to. No, speak up, say something, call them out. Everybody got a boss. And as scary as some of these people are, they're not as scary as the shit that they're scared of. You feel me? Because a lot of these places and people are more afraid. You may be afraid. They may instill some type of fear in you. They may make you, especially when it comes to companies and organizations where they got a bunch of people that are attacking you, and then they got lawyers, they got this, they got that, and the third. But you got to really understand that what they're truly afraid about, the reason why they have to use all those people to fuck with just little old you, is because they're more afraid about what's going to happen if somebody finds out that they're fucking with little old you. You feel me? But the only way that they're ever going to find out what's happening to you is if you say something about it. Okay? 3:11 on the clock. I'll be right back. Walking in the winter wonderland, sleigh bells ring, are you listening? I don't know the words. Beautiful sight, walking in the night, walking in the winter wonderland. All right. Archangel Michael, please protect and clear out the energy for this reading so I give a clear and concise message to the collective. I would like to ask that all evil eyes go blind and all ears and demons go deaf. We're going to be pulling from the Art of War Oracle deck here. Thank you all for joining me. I definitely appreciate you. New subscribers, thank you for coming here. Okay. Sun Tzu said, "The general who advances without coveting fame and retreats without fearing disgrace, whose only thought is to protect his country and do good service for his sovereign, is the jewel of the kingdom." On the back, you can't be friends with everyone. Friends do what they do because they are our friends and we love them. They do it because they know it's the right thing to do. But while some people can be our friends, others cannot. The difference is that friends can be inconvenient, annoying, troublesome, expensive, and taxing, but we will forgive them. I don't know if I said this in the video. I don't even know if I uploaded it. Don't go buy no sage or no Palo Santos from Five Below. No, it's not. I don't believe that it's sage, and I don't believe it's Palo Santos. I believe it's pine. Okay, pine tree needles, or not needles, but something like that. But it don't smell like no damn sage. And the Palo Santos doesn't have any oils coming out of it, so I know it's not Palo Santos. It's like pine or cedar. Well, cedar you can burn too. You can burn anything. It's all about intentions, but the properties that Palo Santos and sage have are very important. Okay? Nothing against Five Below, because y'all know I love Five Below, but if I was you, I wouldn't buy the shit from there at all. Okay? I was just sorely disappointed. You feel me? But yeah, you can't be friends with everybody. But if you realize at the end of this, he said, but we forgive them. That doesn't mean you still have to befriend them. Okay? That's what I heard. All right, so keep that in mind. So this could, we can't be friends with everybody. That's probably very important to this reading here. Let's get 2 state cards out. One second, please, people. 3:11 on the clock again. That's Pisces energy, okay? All right, so... Nope. West Virginia, Oregon, and Idaho could be significant. You can't be friends with everybody, okay? I've had to learn that. As much as I love to be friends with everybody, I just can't. And mind you, that to me, that was like one of the most painful, sobering things that I had to accept, because I love being friends with people. I love knowing people. I love getting along with people. I love laughing with people. I love learning from people. I love talking to people. I love how conversations help people heal or realize certain things. I love the support too. The unconditional love and support that friendships offer people. That's very important. Unfortunately, a lot of times people don't, these days, neglect to reciprocate that. They take it and then they don't return it. They don't reciprocate it. They don't give it back in return. They just suck the fucking life out of you while you're sitting around helping them, healing them, being supportive to them. And then the moment that you need a motherfucker, they gone. Or if you've had a relationship like that where it was reciprocated, at some point people decide they don't want to do it anymore. That's fine too, We can't make anybody do anything, especially a lot of times too. I feel like with friends, there's a difference between, being able to help out friends in ways that they are unable to help you. A lot of times that comes with like people with, you may have a friend that has more money than you, so they help you out with money. And you're not able to return the favor back in that particular way. But a good friend will say that's why they're helping you, because they understand the fact that you're a friend to them in ways that are not financially based. And they're not helping you either just because they're rich. They're helping you because they can and they love you, But sometimes what happens is that, something happens to a friend of yours and they're unable to reciprocate just the very simplistic part of the friendship. And sometimes, that's for you to decide. I believe in sticking by friends through thick and thin, but I don't know about that shit no more. Well, no, I do know about it. A real friend, yes, but somebody because everybody has hard times and nobody's 100%. People always have this idea that people are always supposed to be whatever the fuck they need them to be whenever they need them, and people can't always do that, because that's not what people are really supposed. People have to serve themselves first. People have to take care of themselves first. But you should be able to pick up on the cues. I denied it for a very long time. I was just kind of like, well, maybe they're going through some stuff, or maybe I'm doing something wrong. But no, a lot of these people, the majority of them, were just people that just decided that they just weren't going to return it. They were convinced, or their situations or circumstances made them believe, or gave them the permission slip, or gave them the excuse to just be a shitty person. That's what I heard. Dark Mirror card, please. Thank you, Spirit. Gilded Regret. Number 5. All right. That's Taurus energy. So somebody could be a Taurus that's in regret, a friend of yours. Or it could be a group, because Taurus represents Hierophant, okay? Gilded regret. It is a bargaining stage. It's the waning crescent moon phase. Memories are like floating underwater, safe. No, memories are like floating underwater, safe, warm, and murky, yet they held the scent of death. I feel like living in the past. Please forgive me for 5 minutes to linger. So somebody's holding on to something from the past. That's the regret. Okay? Could be a Taurus. Could be a group of people. We did have, this is about friendship though, okay? Tell us about this person here, this friend or this group of friends. We're going to be using the Wise Cat Tarot deck. I hope everybody's having a good day. Why do I feel like somebody wants to get cussed out? I don't know why I've been feeling like that all day. Somebody really, really, really want to get cussed the fuck out. And sometimes you gotta let a motherfucker know. You can cuss a person out without getting ignorant about it. You can cuss a person out without even using any profanity. You good. Nope. 5 of Swords in the reverse. To the Devil. Capricorn energy. Doesn't have to be, but somebody was defeated by the devil. So they gave in to low vibrational demonic energies. Yeah, the Page of Swords here. In the reverse. Somebody didn't learn from a previous mistake, because the Page of Swords talks about a student. Or they weren't paying attention to something, because it talks about observation as well. But there's an energy of here that somebody did not learn from past mistakes. Somebody didn't learn from the past. That's what I just heard. Yeah. This could be talking about an addiction. Something low vibrational. Okay? Something demonic. Something sinful. They didn't learn a lesson. King of Wands. Justice. 7 of Wands in the reverse. Let me try this again. Wheel of Fortune, Queen of Wands, Knight of Wands. Somebody is watching you. This is a friend. Regret something that they did. You're the King of Wands here. Justice to the Wheel of Fortune. You're receiving justice. Things are being balanced out for you, but I feel like you're receiving justice. Wheel of Fortune. Things are looking good for you here. The Seven of Wands here in the reverse. Clarify the Seven of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, the Eight of Swords is in the reverse. Four of Coins in the reverse. Some type of justice is being, you're getting justice. Okay? What's the Four of Coins? These new cards, I'm telling you. What's the Four of Coins in the reverse? Two of Cups. In the reverse, this friendship. Knight of Cups. Fake ass friendship. Some type of love bombing ass energy. Ten of Cups in the reverse. Chariot in the reverse to the Six of Wands in the upright. You're receiving justice. Something that has been blocked. Seven of Wands. Something that was blocked. Eight of Swords in the reverse. Something that was like, there's a lot of energy here of things being blocked and or restrained. Kept away. Four of Coins is in the reverse. Something's being released to you here. All right. Or maybe this is happening because you released this friendship. This friend could have been doing something here that was blocking you receiving some type of justice here. The Four of Coins talks about releasing something, okay? And something really that you were holding on to, that you was, for dear life. You know what I'm saying? But the Two of Cups in the reverse talks about releasing, breaking up with somebody, no longer being friends here. With the Knight of Cups energy, it could be a masculine energy. But nonetheless, the Knight of Cups in the reverse talks about somebody who offers fake love, fake support, love bombing energy, okay? Ten of Cups could be somebody in your family or just somebody that you considered family. But this is I feel like this is somebody you considered your family. Confirmation. Somebody you considered your fucking family. A Chariot here. You stop that. Okay? You didn't see any type of victory with this person. You didn't see... I feel like you now realize that this was stopping you, or somebody could also be a Cancer, taking in your redneck. But I feel like with the Chariot in the reverse, it's just, the Chariot talks about moving forward towards a victory, moving forward towards something good, great. I just heard that this is somebody that you always thought you would be to the end of time. You and this person, okay? So this is like a best friend or somebody you consider family. And that was your victory. This is a victory for you. Okay, Six of Wands. You were supposed to do this. Okay? But this person was preventing you from receiving some type of justice. Whatever that is for you, okay? We can dig into that here, but we got the Wheel of Fortune here to the Queen of Wands to the Knight of Wands. Either you're about to, this could have something to do with you meeting your counterpart. It could. But the Wheel of Fortune is here. You're on top of the Wheel of Fortune. It's justice. There's a Queen of Wands here in the upright and a Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands does talk about action taking. But it could also talk about, an actual person. So somebody could have a child, this Queen of Wands that you're coming in, this vibrational match here. Or you just got, there's some passionate action. Are you about to get laid? Or you'll be taking or you're going to be taking passionate action towards this Queen of Wands. Okay. Now, justice doesn't have to be anything court related. It could just mean, the universal justice. Justice from the divine. Things being balanced out for you. Things being made fair. I feel like a friend of yours was making things very unfair for you. Okay. They gave in to the devil energy. They lost. And based upon the fact that there's a 5 of swords here, that tells me that there was a fight. There was a fight. There definitely was a fight. For this person to not give in to this. Okay? But they lost. They lost. Let me adjust that here. Make sure you're hitting that like button and you're sharing and you're subscribing, you're commenting down below, you're commenting in the chat. Yeah, so you're whoever you are, you're about to come into like for things being balanced out for you. It could just be about love. This person could have been cock blocking. The devil can talk about jealousy, envy, hatred, lust. Let's see. This person could have also been saying something, lying with the Page of Swords in the reverse. This person could have been like not telling you everything or embellishing. Confirmation, this person was embellishing some type of lie here. Something, they were exaggerating something here. Okay, confirmation on that. Let's see if we can get some more information. They probably were talking shit about somebody. Clarify. Yeah, the 7 of coins. They told you not to invest in somebody, or that somebody might have been a wrong investment. They planted some bad seeds with some lies. Yeah, the sun didn't hit the table, but this is being revealed to you. I feel like this was revealed to you. The hangman, to keep you stuck in your head, or to just keep you. I heard stay put. Stay put. The name Kizzy could be significant. Stay put. Who wrote that? Alexa, who wrote Roots?
Roots was written by Alex Haley.
Alex Haley.
Lind, Ernest Kanoy, James Lee, and M. Charles Cohen.
The name Alex or Haley could be significant as well. But somebody wanted you to stay put, to be stuck. Why did they want you to be stuck? Hangman, 7 of coins in the reverse. Why would they want you to be stuck here? The world. Somebody didn't want you to close out a cycle. Okay, so there was some type of cycle. What's this cycle? Probably somebody just thought maybe they were losing a friend, or maybe they were jealous. The sun. Happiness. Okay, again, sun's coming out. Somebody was happy keeping you in some type of cycle. This made this person very happy to keep you in a continuous cycle here. Page of Wands in the reverse. Clarify. Six of coins in the reverse. 3 of coins. This is about you being in an unfair situation. Again, the 6 of coins in the reverse talks about an unevenly yoked 3 of coins, collaboration or friendship. I feel like this person might have felt like they didn't want you. This could be about, a temperance card. You could be an earth angel. Okay. You could have been financially supporting this person or helping them out. The coins are out here. With the Page of Wands in the reverse, though, this is, to me, this is like especially with the pages coming out again, this is somebody that you've known since childhood. Somebody wanted you to stay in very immature thought processes. Somebody didn't want to lose their bro. That's what I just heard. Somebody wanted their bro to themselves. So I don't know. It's, niggas is weird. I mean, I get it. How many of y'all out there have ever been a little envious or jealous when your friend started seeing somebody? I mean, it's happened. You're happy for the friend, but then it's like, I ain't got nobody. So this friend probably, with this immature energy, you probably clubbed, kicked it, hung out, that kind of stuff. Well, yeah, that person, 2222 on the clock, 2222, 8 on the clock, okay? 4 2s. Fortuna, fortune. Whoa. Hold on. Tell us more here. Now, apply the roses, they fit. We're just pulling on the energy here. Whoever you are, though, you are somebody that is very good looking. You get a lot of attention with the King of Wands out here. A ladies' man or a fella's guy or whatever the fuck you like. But you're a natural born leader. Yeah, Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. Clarify the Ace of Cups. As I was talking about the King of Swords. There's some type of love offer that you are been wanting to give to somebody. Okay. Clarify. Ace of Cups. I just heard, ooh, wee, Yolanda, yeah, you look so fine. You secretly have it. You secretly like somebody. The Hermit. Yeah, from behind the scenes, King of Pentacles. You could be somebody wealthy, a business owner. The Ace of Cups to the Hermit to the King of Pentacles here. Yep, 10 of Cups. You want to establish secretly, yeah. Yeah, this friend of yours was whispering stuff in your ear, telling you bad stuff about a person, or just planting bad seeds, getting in your subconscious here. You see that here, the King of Cups, like he's looking into your the moon talks about subconscious, the Page of Wands in reverse, bad news. This person was, talking shit, offering you just bad thoughts, I hate just getting in your head. I feel like this person said a lot to get in your head because they're selfish. They're selfish, okay? Yeah, they're selfish. They felt like they felt threatened by you wanting to offer this love to this person. But this person is somebody that you secretly, find as your 10 of Cups, your match, your wish fulfillment, your ultimate happiness here. Okay, let's get turned into a bit of a love reading here. Let's use the Savage Knight of the Savage Love Oracle deck. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Yeah, I love you to the moon and back. Yeah, love. I can't make it up. Love to the moon and back. All right. That's what spirit is saying. And you two could be like total opposites. Maybe that's what this friend of yours kept putting into your head, that just, you could be at a distance to as well. Yeah, again, the test of times. This is somebody that you want to spend the rest of your life with. And you told this person that. Trusting them. This has been your friend since you guys were kids, okay? Final message here. But the spirit is saying that that this is a match, especially coming out with the King of Wands here. 3 of Cups to the 2 of Cups. One more. Page of Pentacles. Three of Cups, Two of Cups, Page of Pentacles. That sounds to me like a proposal, like a marriage proposal. Spirit is saying that you should propose, or you have a reason that y'all will be celebrating. Could be interracial as well. Three of Cups, some type of engagement party or something like that. Maybe you're planning on proposing. Pop them bottles, pop that champagne. Spirit say go for it. You feel me? All right. I feel like that's it. Let's get an Angel Whispers card out here. And that'll be the end of this here message. 33 on the clock. Okay. When I look down. Let's use the Empower. The Empower card here. You are the boss of your life. You can hire, fire, and promote accordingly. And I feel like that's what you've done. So now this friend is in regret because you're about to be walking into your wish fulfillment, and they could have been there with you, but they allowed their jealousy, envy, hatred, whatever the fuck they had in order to prevent them from being there. I feel like this friend now realizes that they did too much, or they should have just, see, nourishing your body with the right foods is healthy, but do not deprive yourself of enjoyment. That's a word for you as well. So I feel like, if a friend comes up to you and says, friends should just be honest. If you're feeling some kind of way about the fact that your friend is going to be in a relationship with somebody and that could, that could kind of interfere with the friendship, just tell your friend that. Be honest. Don't start hating on the person that they want to be with. Because what happens is that sometimes people will listen to that friend, and then when they find out that the friend, like in this situation, was full of shit, then they're not friends with you no more. And then they don't know, and then that could possibly mean that this person has missed the boat. You feel me? Missed the love of their life. Now, if you're on the receiving end of that and your friend comes and tells you that, they feel some kind of way because you're seeing somebody they feel like is going to interfere with the friendship, what I would tell my friend is, it's supposed to, our friendship is supposed to change some. We can't hang out like we used to. You know what I'm saying? There are boundaries now. I suggest maybe there's a billion other people in this world that you could, maybe I could see if they got a friend for you, or, maybe you can find somebody to date, but I have a life. You feel me? I fell for a lot of this in the past. People in my ear, or they got in my partner's ear about, just trying to break us up. And the one thing that I realize now is that, I really kind of had like an open door policy for my life in general. And even when I got into relationships, I still kind of prioritize my friendships, which is not what you're supposed to do. Moving forward, what I've learned is that it won't be like that. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. Because what you find is that, people will try to break you, to take you away from something that makes you happy, while at the same time they're still pursuing whatever the fuck they want to do, or whoever they want to be with, and see who they want to see. But they just want people to remain stuck in a cycle that works for them. Okay? Just like friends or family. Everybody always got something to say about somebody that you're with. But take a step back. Take yourself out of the situation before you start listening to people and see who the fuck they with. They get to be with who they want to be with. They get to fuck who they want to fuck. They get to marry who they want to marry or have kids by. Right? Exactly. That's what I heard. Okay? That's what I heard. So, that is the end of this message. I'm closing out the reading. I hope this message helps somebody. Make sure you hit the like button, share, subscribe, comment in the chat, comment down below. I'm your Uncle 79, the Spiritual Savage. Remember, you grow, I grow, I grow, you grow, we grow together. It's always love and light around this bitch. It's always take it easy. I love you. To the moon and back. Like the card says. Deuces. Savage.